Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Pink Diamond Andre Drummond, who is the first takeover player outside of the 4 players that are in the main game modes for this All-Star Showdown or All-Star Showcase event that locks in for that Galaxy Opal Russell Westbrook here in about 2 weeks. So, Drummond, I mean, you got a guy who's 6'10" at center, can't play power forward, so he's a little tiny bit undersized at center, and he's not a great shooter either, only a 65 3-ball and 86 speed, which is good, but I don't know about the lack of size and the lack of shooting. It might be a little bit of an issue for this Drummond card. We're going to have to see. But before we hop into that and review the card, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 10,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload multiple videos every single day and would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And also a huge shout out to my boy Zach for letting me hop on his account to record this video, as well as the Karl Malone Give It video and Quentin Richardson and Joe Harris. Let me get all gameplays with all 4 of these cards. Really do appreciate that. But without further ado, let's hop right into it and see what Drummond's looking like. So 6'10", like I said, little undersized, not the best 3-point shooter in the world, but a 98 close shot, 95 standing and driving dunk. Not much of a ball handler, but he's a very, very good all-around defender. Incredible rebounding, 86 speed and excel with an 86 lateral quickness. So the stats are solid besides the shooting, but 10 hoffs include back down punisher, bully, limitless takeoff, masher, postman, rise up, anchor, box out beast, rebound chaser, and brick wall. Mostly dunking and defense there. 13 golds include drop stepper, fast twitch, posterizer, clamp breaker, quick first step, 5 script, chase down artist, clamps, interceptor, menace, pogo stick, and silver pro touch and post lockdown. So badges to add to this card, you're going to want to add basically shooting and playmaking to him. The shooting badges are catch and shoot, claymore, maybe slippery off ball. Playmaking is definitely bail and break starter. Those 2 are pretty crucial. And outside of that, if you want to take off 1 or 2 of those shooting badges, you could go with something like ankle braces and off ball pest as well if you'd like. So I think Drummond's gonna be decent. I just wish that he could play power forward, to be completely honest, being only 6'10", and the fact that he only has a 65 3-ball. I know he's not a shooter in real life. I mean, he's made some threes throughout his career, but not a ton. But I don't know about that lack of size. It's going to be a little bit of an issue. That being said, he does seem to have a decent player, but in the release, honestly, it looks kind of weird, but it's not bad. It seems like it's honestly relatively easy to green, considering I greened the first one, I greened that one as well. So I think you're going to be able to hit relatively consistently with him off the catch and shoot. I mean, we can hit consistently with Kareem and Ben Simmons and guys like that. So I don't see why that wouldn't be the case for Drummond as well, as we've greened like 4 out of 6 so far with him. But I got to say, you definitely would like to have him have a little bit better release, a little better 3-ball, all those types of things. I feel like he reminds me of Kareem in a lot of ways, and that he's going to be a great interior great interior player on both ends of the court, great rebounder, and he's really athletic, which even more so than Kareem. But the lack of shooting and the lack of size as well at only 6'10", that's a couple relatively significant flaws that he has that most centers don't really have to worry about at this point in the game. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what Drummond can do. I just greened a fade with him, which is crazy, and he just did a standing windmill. I don't think I've seen that dunk animation in 2K this year, but that was crazy as well. This is going to be an interesting card to use, so let's hop into a game, see what Andre Drummond can do. All right, Drummond starts the game off with a defensive rebound, which is something he's done about 1,000,000 times in his career. Obviously, one of the better rebounders that we've seen in our era, and I just throw the ball right to Amari Stoudemire, so that was just a bad pass. These jerseys are very similar looking. I know they're different colors, but they do look pretty similar, which is kind of annoying, I gotta say. The fact he's using these dark home jerseys is definitely annoying, but hop step, Andre Drummond, nice little dunk right there. He went to play the corner with Lamar Odom. We just went up and took our dunk. That's a good stuff. That's a good start for Drummond with 2 points and a rebound already. I mean, he's got what? Lillard, Amari Stoudemire, Drummond, Lamar Odom, and who is that at the 3? Is that Quentin Richardson? I don't know who that is. Maybe that's the 2. I don't know what this dude's team is, to be completely honest. Good boards for him, though. We got to get ourselves some boards. That would be nice. Help down here. Make him beat me with Drummond as well. Good defense. Get back out there. Get to the corner. Yes, sir. Good contest. Magic. Love that. And Magic comes flying in and gets his own board as well. Gets both the contest and the board. You love to see it. Hop step through. Hit Andre Drummond. Roll into the rim. Andre Drummond. Go up strong. Quentin Richardson's just too little, plain and simple. That's an easy bucket right there. And we got ourselves a 4-0 lead already with Drummond doing his thing. I mean, that's what he's going to be best as a center, is a roll center, a mash center, an athlete, things like that. He's not going to do a ton in terms of shot creation or anything along those lines. And that's not really his role. His role is to catch lobs, rebound, play defense, all those types of things. And that's what he's going to do at a high level. But I got to say, as good as he may look in this gameplay, I don't know how good this gameplay is going to go entirely, but it's going good so far. The lack of shooting and the lack of size, those 2 things are big issues. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about this card. But excuse me, with that being said, throw it into him again, kick it back out. Scottie Pippen, oh, he doesn't have bailout. That's important. Y'all see, every time I use someone who doesn't have bailout, I try to throw a bailout pass and it just doesn't work. And y'all see, that's the importance of bailout right there. But the back door there does get Drummond another standing dunk, and he's got himself a solid 6 points already in this game. Playing pretty good defense as well. This dude is kind of boxed. That's not a great that's an open. I did not think that was going to be an open. I'm going to be completely honest. Definitely did not see that being an open, but between the legs here, or not, I guess. Magic just decides not to do it between the legs. Why is he slipping? I definitely did not want to slip there. Good move. Yep, hit Drummond on the pop, catch and shoot. Okay, that was a force. I just big time forced that. I wanted to shoot a 3 with Drummond right there, and should not have done that. Plain and simple. Poor decision making by me. Lets him get out in transition and get himself an easy bucket. But we're going to try again. I'm going to shoot some 3s with Drummond in this gameplay, at least 1 or 2, and we're going to see if we can knock him down. Why is he popping directly to Amari Stoudemire? That's just bad. Like, that's just bad. It is. Swing it over to Dirk. Dirk with the fade. Oh, it's a flick up. It went in regardless. Flick ups never go in this game, at least during the time the actual clock is going on. It seems like every time a flick up goes in, at least that I see, they go in after the clock is expired. But we'll take the bucket. I mean, definitely not going to complain about that at all. Drummond pushing the ball up the court as well. I didn't even really look at his SIGs. Like, I don't know what SIGs he has. But, okay, that answers my question. They're not good. So keep that in mind. You are not going to be dribbling with Andre Drummond with any sort of effectiveness. He really is just a pick and roll center and inside big. And, I mean, the ability to shoot wide open, I guess, off the catch and shoot as well. But I don't know, man. I don't love that. Oh, Huff Bully does trigger there, and he just shoved Quentin Richardson out of the way, but doesn't get the layup to go, which is unfortunate because that was really almost a great animation. There's the board, though. Y'all see him flying for that rebound. That's that really high rebounding stat that he has right there. Hop, step, and yo, don't go up. Chill, Andre. What are we doing, baby? Corner. He overruns it. We just got so lucky that wasn't a steal. And of course, I smoked the release. Should have been a steal, so I don't really mind smoking the release there because I didn't deserve to score on that possession regardless. But gotta say, Drummond is doing a good job at what he can do. But I mean, you just can't ask the card to do too much at all if you're going to use him because he's definitely not going to give you any sort of extra offensive firepower or anything like that. Good shot right there. Green's the normal fade. This dude's not as bad as I thought he was going to be completely honest. Like he definitely has a brain. If I would have just greened my wide open shot with Vince Carter, we'd be up a bunch right now. But then I'm going to run into a bump. Like, what am I doing right now? This is not a good performance. I gotta say, I'm not playing well at all. Good defense. Watch the back door. Dirk straight up. Yep. Get back out. Good defense. No chance. And we're gonna get the board. Hopefully we are. Scottie Pippen comes down with the board. Throw it up to Vince Carter. Let's get another pick and roll going here because I don't think the pick and pop. I just don't think it's gonna be working. Catch and shoot. Scottie Pippen. That one's gonna be green, and it is. Knockdown jumper for Scottie Pippen gives us a 12-7 lead. It's just, you can't expect too much out of a card like Drummond. Plain and simple, you can't run your offense really through him. He's not going to give you that versatility on the court that a lot of these other centers are going to give you at this point in the year, which is unfortunate to be completely honest. But I didn't really expect him to be all that great anyway, so I'm not particularly surprised. Sizing up here, attacking through, Magic hitting our pop, catch and shoot. If we're going to green a 3, it's going to be this one. And I just smoked the release horribly. Maybe he gets another opportunity though? Okay. Well, that one was contested, so I got to load up on the first one, then the second one was contested, so definitely was not going to knock either of those two down, unfortunately. He's shooting his own jump shot with the Drummond. Y'all see, it's kind of a slow release as well. Like, there's some flaws with this man for sure. He does intentionally foul here, so I guess we'll get to check out Drummond's free throw, which was actually a huge issue for large portions of his career, and keeping with the tradition of Drummond struggling with his free throws in his career, we missed the first one, but we do green the second one, so 50% from the line, up by 4, as long as we don't give up a 4-pointer here. We should be chilling, should not be a game that we lose. He actually has a semi-decent look. He had a crab there, but instead dribbled out of the crab, which was really, really stupid. Why are we knocking the ball out of bounds? You have a wide open rebound, and you just hit it out of bounds. Drummond, my boy, what are we doing? No chance, right? If he greens that one, I don't know. Good board by Magic. That's going to do it for this game. Drummond's just not that great, man. Plain and simple. He's like not bad, but he's just not great. 7 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. 3 of 8. Obviously, bad 3-point shooting, but let's hop back to the main menu and let's review the card. All right, so Drummond, I don't know what I expected, but he's about what I expected, I'd say. Just an inside center, good rebounder, good defender, good athlete, but doesn't really give you much in terms of shooting the ball or size. And those two things are pretty important at the center position, especially at this point in the year. So definitely not a card I'd recommend running, more just a card you get so that you can work towards completing this event, but not super impressed by this Drummond card. So yeah, that's my take on him. But hopefully you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.